Hello everyone, my name is Gigi Ewan and welcome to this achievement run. Today we are going for the Time is on our side achievement. So, my nation is gonna be China, but you can pick any nation you want. Our objective is to reach 1948 without losing, and the bookmark is gonna be 1936. You have to pick the 1936 bookmark, otherwise you're not gonna be able to do this achievement. We are playing on version 1.1 and it took me about 7 hours 52 minutes and 1 second to complete. For this achievement run I won't go over technology, industry and unit buildings because they're kind of useless for this achievement run. I don't need to complete anything special, so let's just skip them and I'll just show you guys what I did in this playthrough. So the first thing to worry about is Japan. They have better units, better tech, better navy. You get the idea. Now the problem is they will come for me, and when they do I better be ready. So this is how I beat Japan. Those two ports, they cannot have them. They will try to capture them with naval landings. It's crucial you defend them. They can be defended with a couple of units, but if they do capture it they will pour in a lot of men and put a lot of pressure on you, and that means you won't be able to defend Beijing. Next up, once you have annexed all the little Chinese states, you will already be at war with Japan, or at least I was. So you will have to defend the south from naval invasions. Once again, if they succeed they will pour in a lot of men and it will be very hard to defend and you will be under a lot of pressure. So just hold those ports, they can easily be defended with 1 or 2 divisions. Next thing I did was move my troops away from the Japanese border, just leaving enough to hold the border if there was a Japanese attack. But by now Japan had joined the Axis and Germany and Japan were at war with the Allies. Being able to hold all my ports, I decided not to place any pressure on the Japanese front, and the AI did exactly what I was hoping for. They shipped out their units to fight the Allies, giving me an opportunity to break through. But it failed and I was shut down. My attempt to break through left me in a bad spot, having massive shortages in artillery, infantry equipment and so on. I was pushed back even worse. They captured my ports. Luckily I was able to push them back every time, wiping out many of their divisions. So finally the Japanese are weak enough to a point where we can actually just break through. They have no more manpower it seems like, or at least they're not reinforcing their units and their supplies seem to be running out. So this is a time where we push, and this is actually the final moment where we take them out on the mainland. We push them all the way back into Korea and they don't really pose too much of an opposition. So here we are capturing the last Korean territories, really driving back the Japanese, and now we can actually start preparing for our invasion of mainland Japan. I've been building ships straight from the start, nothing too heavy, just destroyers and light cruisers, and I think I have 8 of them now or something like that, 8 or 10, 12, just a small little fleet. But what I also built is a gazillion ton of naval bombers. Now basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna get superiority in one little province and we're gonna just move 1 or 2 units across, create a beachhead, capture a port, and then we're just gonna land the main army and hopefully they don't die on their way there. So let's see how that goes. So here is the invasion. Like you can see we have just captured air superiority, navy superiority, kind of, just for a quick second, but we were able to land 3 units and capture a port. So now I'm gonna move over the main army, and guess what? These guys are gonna try to stop me, but you know, I have a ton of naval bombers there, so I should be really good, and we're just gonna land the main army. 29 units already, 30 and so on. It's gonna be easy, and then we're just gonna separate them all over the island. Japan basically doesn't have an army anymore. It all died in Korea, which is amazing. So I'm gonna skip until we see Japan surrender. So here we are, Japan has surrendered. Now I don't want to just keep doing this cutting because I don't have the time to edit it all. I wish I did, but I don't, so I'm just gonna skip to the end after this, let you see where we ended. So basically what happened after this is first we released Communist China again, which is not a happy thing, and then Communist China annexed like 25% of my land, including much of the territory we conquered from Japan, so I was not happy about that. So what we did is we went to war with Communist China, but guess what happened? Russia joined, of course. Well, the Soviet Union joined. You know, I should have counted on that, but I didn't, and I got beat pretty hard, so the only thing I could do, and I did it of course, was join the Axis, and of course the Axis were like, hey, we'll join your war against Russia, you know, even though we will totally lose everything we have. So they did, and then they called me into the war with the Allies, which of course I said no to. I'm not crazy, I'm not going to war with the Allies. And I basically was able to conquer Russia, and in the meantime, you know, Germany died and the Axis died and they lost, but that doesn't matter because I wasn't at war with the Allies and I was able to conquer all of the Soviet Union, and that's kind of where it ended off. By then it was the end of the game. I declared war on the Allies. I was able to capture Amsterdam, Brussels, and that's basically it. After that I could push back very hard, but it didn't matter because it was the end of the game. So guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching this achievement run. Even though it's a little bit of a weird one, I got bored editing it and it takes too much time, so I was like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna skip to the end. So yeah, thank you all for watching and bye bye. I could just do a time lapse of this entire thing, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Meh. Anyway guys, thank you all for watching and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.